You want to eat your cake and have it. It shouldn't come as a surprise that I applaud your audacity. You're courageous for wanting that, but will you listen to and do exactly what this video will guide you to do? It seems it's the only way you could have your cake back. This video is not about cakes. So you've cheated and worried if there are any proven solutions out there that really works. Solution that can undo that guilt that follows after cheating. I mean, you have admitted you're a cheat, but you don't want that truth to bother you anymore. You have accepted it. What you're after now is what to do to have your cake back in full, after you've eaten it. You have already eaten your cake, but somehow you're still hoping to have it back. Today you've come to me and I'll show you exactly what your problem is and what you should do for yourself to guarantee your cake back. If you've cheated on your husband and wish he never finds out, or even planning to cheat on your husband, you need to watch this video before you decide to carry out the act. After you're done with this video, let it be at the back of your mind before and after you've cheated. So, here are the 4 things to do after you've cheated on your husband and still want to keep and enjoy your marriage. Number 1. Don't come clean to your husband about your cheating. Have you ever heard the saying, a blind husband is a good husband? Want me to shed more light on that? A husband who pays deaf ears or is not aware of whatever his wife is doing happens to live in peace in his marriage. He'll be at peace for as long as he's not aware. The moment he finds out, he stops being a good husband. If you ever thought of confessing and asking that your husband forgives you, you're going to lose your marriage. No man is built to overlook and forgive his woman for cheating. No matter how deep the guilt of cheating is eating you up, don't think it's wise to tell your husband about what you've done. The women who made such mistakes live every day wishing their husband didn't at least get to know that part of their lives. Because everything now feels very different after your husband learns about your infidelity. Now picture your life and picture what you'll genuinely feel about your husband. If he forgives you, are you going to pretend you're not going to sleep with that special guy again? So telling your husband about your cheating doesn't bring the solution you think it will bring. It doesn't bring what you think it will bring, rather. It complicates your life. I hope this brings the answer you're looking for and help you understand that a good wife is one who keeps a marriage by being able to do whatever it takes. The next step you want to take in this situation is to cut links with that special guy. But how do you start to cut links? First is by blocking his number, and second is by relocating far away from him if you're privileged. If you're serious about having your cake back after eating it, you'd find a way to do this. Women always find a way around anything at all if they wanted to. So no matter how tough it is for you to cut ties with him, find a way around it and do it. Now, let's apply a simple trick that could work like magic for you if cutting ties is a tough one for you. Consider the state of your life 1 year after divorce. What's that thing you're seeing? Yes, whatever you're seeing, your failure to cutting ties is what will put you in that condition. Will you lose something precious to you if you lose your marriage? Is it your innocence? Your dignity? Your kids' love? Just think. Think of something. If the results you get in the end doesn't make you want to cut ties, then it means you don't have much to lose, and it's so obvious this video won't do you much good watching it. But for the other women who have something to lose, cutting ties might just be what you need, and now that you're yet a wife to a blind and good husband, you really have to make haze while the sun yet shines. And look, you don't pretend to be in love again when you know you already have someone else you're committed to. Letting that happen is the quickest way to ruin your life. If this video has enlightened you, please subscribe to this channel. The first 2 advice you've taken so far in the last few minutes of this video isn't all you need. They are just not enough to save you. Cheers to another advice you need so badly that will handle the guilt you suffer cheating on your husband. Number 3. Confess to God. The fastest, easiest, and the most simplest way to undo chronic guilt that eats deep into your soul is through confession. The only reason I put this advice out there is to tackle that guilt part in your life after the act has been done. Else you risk exposure. If you share a strong bond with your husband, he may sense that something isn't just right, and that's why you need to pay attention to me now that you still have the chance to. Let me tell you what you can gain after confessing to God. Confession brings about your long-due calm and peace. The calm puts you in the right frame of mind. The peace you now enjoy after confession opens your eyes to see what other silent lapses is affecting your marriage, and will make you want to take it up upon yourself to talk to your husband about finally doing something about those lapses. That's how confession manages your guilt. It puts you in that state of calm so you make smart decisions that can save you. Basically, confession saves you. It renews your mind and gives you the feeling that the best of times in your life and marriage may even be closer than you thought. One other thing confession does for you is give you meekness, and you can't save your marriage without meekness. Confession make you indeed see yourself for who you truly are. Maybe as a wife you thought you were the best thing that happened to your husband. You thought that you were too perfect for him. After confession you'd realize you have been wrong about who you are and that you're human after all. That would give you the meekness you needed, and without meekness your cake is not coming back. But what happens if you're not dealing with guilt because it's payback time for your husband? You feel your husband deserves everything he's getting now. Then I'd say it's just a matter of time before you lose your marriage, because you've already made up your mind to destroy yourself and you cannot be saved. The last thing you want to do to save your marriage after cheating on your husband is to not carry any STI or STDs. Number 4. Remain unquestionably clean. The worst thing you can do to yourself as a wife is be infected after cheating on your husband. I mean, you let yourself down. You really did. But what has happened has happened. Now what's the way out and what can be done? Pretend for some time you're ill and unfit to make love. You know the reason for this. It is to buy time for yourself to get treated. For as long as you're clean, you have shot at rescuing your marriage after you've cheated, because nothing visible is posing a threat to your marriage, right? So, never forget to not put yourself in a position that will make saving your marriage difficult. Get tested. Be confident in the state of your well-being, then it will be super easy to save yourself and marriage after you've cheated. If you actually follow these 4 steps in this video after you've cheated on your husband, the chances of you losing your marriage would drastically reduce. If this video has enlightened you, please subscribe to this channel.